discuss about the Google Map application and how can we implement the Google Map application with the polyline and all. I have already created a previous video in my tutorials, right? You can see for the how can we search the address with the GMS autocomplete vController, right? I have, for example, I just need to search New Delhi railway station to IGI International Airport, right? IGI International Airport, like this ones, right? So I have already discussed in previous video, and I need to discuss about the how can we draw the polyline from pick location to drop location, and how can we find the distance, total distance of pick and to drop, and time, as well as and how can we set the prices as well. So let's see what's going on. All right, this is my pick locations, and this is my drop locations. You can see here's a New Delhi railway station to IGI International Airport. It's around 21.3 kilometer and 49 minutes, and I have calculated all I have calculate prices as well with the distance, right? Alright guys, so let's begin with the tutorial. If you don't if you don't see the previous video, you can see the previous video. I have already implement the GMS autocomplete as well as the map searching and places searching and map movement as well, right? So let's begin with the polylines, and this is my another vControllers, and I have created a class. Let's see. Let's see. Let's loading here, right? I have another class, and that's name is right now vController, and I have added a text field for the pick location, and another is the drop locations. You can see here also this is your drop text field, this is your pick text fields, right? And I just passing the value from previous controller to the next controllers, right? Okay, let's do the things, and I just need to be display the kilometer here, and this is your outlet, and second is the total distance, this is your outlet, and this is your price, right? Or let's begin with the right now vController. Okay, I have just created a function, my right display, and I write my display. When I pass the value, let's where I'm doing here, right? And this is the button right now tab. I just check the pick location and drop location is not equal to nil, then it will pass to the others controller, right? The next controller. I have created the storyboard static variable, and identify also that is the right now vController identify I have set here. You can see here, this is your vController. I have set the identify, this is your storyboard identify, right? And let's see the vController. This is my button when I have tab. Let's see where is that. This is your right now. I have this button right now tab. Okay, let's see, and right now tab will check this, right? And the storyboard is this, right? And I have already created the pick source, that variable, that type of CL location coordinate 2D, and drop destinations is also the variable type of CL location coordinate 2D, right? And also I have created the source string and destination string, because I have the actual string is here, the pick location text field and drop location text field, right? And I don't want to be GMS geo coordinate, right? geo coordinate. I don't want to use this, that's why I just send the actual address from here, right, and then navigate to the another controller, right. Okay, let's begin with the right now view controller. I have right now view controller. What I'm doing here is let's create a function my display, and I am also checking the pics source and drop destinations, right. That is the type of I have already discussed here, so the CL location coordinate 2D, right. And this is not nil, that then pic text field dot text will be source str and destination str for the drop text fields, right. And this is the CA transition begin. Actually I just need to be update your map view when want to go with the camera. Let's take a time so you can see the movement is very smoothly playing, right. You can see here very smoothly playing, right. And that's why I just add these functions CA transition begin. You can also add here for the navigation if you want. Let's we will appear and let's begin here, right. Self navigation, actually I have a hide that navigations. Self navigation controller is navigation bar is hidden false, right. You can see the build. When I add this let's navigation bar will show on your view controller when you are going to post, right. All right, New Delhi and IGI International Airport, right. IGI International Indira Gandhi International Airport, right. You can see IGI, this ones. When I click the right now, you can see here, right now, and then the transition will begin with it take time 1.5 seconds, and the camera will be this ones, right. Let's marker, I have set here the GMS marker, right, and that position will be the first position, and I have set the pic source, right, for the pic locations, and that's map. Let's begin. You can see here this is the way smoothly movement, right. This is very smoothly movement, that's why I have used that CA transition. Let's discuss this the pic source, how I am doing here. So the marker, this is the marker will be position, what the position is pic source latitude longitude here, right. The marker map, will be set on the map view, right. And icon, what icon I have added? I have added pic location 1.png. That's in the previous video I have added this, right. And what is doing the bonds? This is very important. Bonds, actually this is the type of GMS coordinate bonds. This coordinate bonds will be add your, right, will be add your including the coordinates, first coordinate and second coordinates. If you want to be bounds, so that position will be indicate the first ones, what position is the first and what the last positions to be bounds, right. This variable will be applied that also the last position for, right. And the transition will be commit. If you want to begin, that's the commit will be stop for the transitions, right. And now I have also used for the get polyline routes, right. This is for the bounds, and as well as the pic locations, pic image also set on the pic locations, right. And now this is very important for the polyline draw. Now get back to the get polyline routes, right? I have already created the functions with the source and destinations, right? I have the source CL location coordinate 2D as well as the destination locations, right? So then this coordinate I'm sending from here, and this is the peak and this is the drop, right? And you can see here, and I just configure with the URL session configures a default, and this is actually I want to hit the API of the Google distance, right? Google for the Google directions, right? Google API. I want to hit the Google API. That's why I'm using the I'm configuration URL session configurations, right? And you can see here's the configuration and session I have set, right? And origin, what I have, this is your source latitude and longitude, right? Destination latitude or longitude. If you are searching, if you can search on your Stack Overflow and whatever you want to search for the direction API for the Google, you can see there is an URL, and you can see set the origins and as well as the destinations, and the JSON, and this is the origin for the origin and destination for the destination. What mode will be applied? The driver mode. You can apply the different types of the mode like driving as well as the foot, right? I just need to be driving, that's why I have added the driving. And what key? Actually I need to the key for the for GMS for drawing a path on your Google Maps. So this is very important for I have already created and a video in previous tutorials. You can see how can I get the GMS API key, right? And now the API will hit with the task of the sessions, right? You can see here, and what I have a data and response end, right? And if I get an data, let's JSON will be fine with the JSON serializations from the data. I have applied this JSON object and data, right? And this is the JSON dict. I have created the JSON dict. And now how can convert with the JSON data into I have a JSON, and I just need to be a readable format, and I just created a function, another function that is like a NS dictionary type, right? And you can see here I just create a static NS object classes, right? And that convert this function will convert the JSON data into the dictionary form, right? The JSON data will be converted into NS dictionary. That's why that is the serialize the data, right? And that convert to the dictionary I have already created here with the function of if there is a type of a strings, and you can get this ones, and the return will be type of this string and any, right? And data will be UTF-8 types, right? And the JSON will be parsed with this data, and the JSON will be written on the type of string any, right? And you can also use, and if you don't know how can we pass, right? And how can we convert and with the form of readable, and you can write down here, right? And let's common method I have used, and I have created also the share instance for converting the JSON into the form of NS dictionary. Now I just find the status. Let's see, and this is status, and let's see what I'm doing here, and that is JSON dictionary and object status, right? I just find out the JSON dictionary is this, and what the object is with the key of status. If the status is zero result, for example, I just need to be fine it to be built, and if zero result, why will come here, right? Zero result, it means you want to go from New Delhi to America, right? United States of America. It means there is a no path will draw from New Delhi to America, right? So that's why the status will be zero result, because that is not possible to that is not possible, yeah, that is not any drawing any path from New Delhi to US, right? So as a type of driving, right, as the type of what I have mode driving. So that's why this result will be show for that situations, right? If I don't have I don't have zero result status, right, then else statement will print. You can see also here, so what I'm doing, right? All right, and I want to go New Delhi to go with New York, right? New York, right? And you can see here's what is doing. This is the zero result search here, New York, right? New York is here, right? New York is here, right? And I want to ride from New Delhi to New York, so you can see what the drop location text choose another locations. It means you don't have any, you can't draw any path from New Delhi to New York. So I just print this the choose another. This is your okay, right? This is your okay. I just need to be choose another locations, right? So New Delhi. I'll go back with that. No, actually, I'm missing something. That's let's what is here? Actually, the navigation is not showing this way. That's wait seconds, and this is going to none. That's why it's not defining, right? Let's begin with this. Okay, right, all right. Actually, I have hide the navigation bar from here. That's why I'm not pressing that. Let's New York, all right. New York to New Delhi, right? I just need to be go from New York to New Delhi, right? Railway stations, right? I just want to go from here, right? This is, yeah, got it. And you can see here and what I have. This zero result will prints, right? Can you see here? Actually, I didn't print the zero. You can see also the print. Let's see the print status. What I have here is right, equal to let's status here. Let's type again. This is your New Delhi, right? All right, New Delhi to New York, right? New York, right? All right. You can set here New York. This is your New York. You can also drag and drop your locations, right? I just need to be go from here, and you can see the status is zero results. It means you don't want to go from New Delhi to New York, so the status would be zero. Okay, go back with the I just want to go New Delhi to IGI, alright, terminal 3. Let's go. let's go with this ones, right? All right, go with this ones. Okay, just go with this. Okay, all right. Your status is not. You can just see what your fine status is oh, it was previous. Oh, sorry for that. It was previous, and let's find again. Status is okay. All right. When I got a status okay, it means you can go your right directions, right? And now I have print the let's what I have here, and just uh, this is your JSONs, right? This is your JSONs, and I need to be a route array, and this is your route array. You can see what I have here, and the route array is this, right? And JSON route array, the JSON dict object is the routes, you can see, and this is your routes, and everything will be coming from the routes, right? And I have printed the JSONs. This is I have printed the JSON route array, and now I have the total bounds here, and as well as the legs. You just need to be mentions, yeah, need to be store the legs variable, yeah, legs array, right? Legs array that contain everything, the distance, duration, as well as if you have a distance and you have a durations, you can find out, you can calculate the price as well. So I just need to the distance, and that this is the 21.3 kilometer. You can see here, so what I have here, right? This is 21.3 kilometer and 49 and 16.52. This is the dollar for total fares. And how I have found it, right? You can see. Let's begin. All right. All right. Let's see here, right? This is your legs, right? I have created, this is the legs is the type of what type of object is calculate. This is the array, right? I have created the array. Now the distance is also array, distance what I have, the distance is also array, and duration is also array, and I need to be distance, I need to be add there the distance, right? Distance is containing the text, right? Distance I just need to be store from zero index. Zero index is taking the whole kilometer, all right? That the key is text. So this is also type of array, and this is the distance text, right? All right. This distance text, and this is the distance text. Zero index need to be distance. So I have added this distance here. I have a label distance dot text. Actually I have the dispatch queue main asynchronous for displaying data on the main thread, right? And now I have calculated the distance, and now I need to be durations. And what we have, this is the durations, right? Now duration is here, and this is your duration, like ns array, right? The time text is duration. I need to be first index, sorry, zero index, right? This is the type of any object, and this is the key what I have. This is your distance, and this is your key, right? Text. Now this is the type of ns array. Now I need to be add in the first index, right, into the time, right? Time str. This is your time. Okay. What I'm calculating, duration, right? And the time is calculate, right? The time is this, right? Time is 49. You can see here, so what the time is, the time is 49, right? This is a 49. Now I have added the label time is this once the time strs. Now I need to be calculate the polylines. How I will do with the polylines, right? Let's the dictionary of the polylines, and this is the NS route array. What I have, this is your route array here, right? And what you have the polylines, this is your over polyline here, and you can see the over polylines. So let's over polyline, where is your over polylines? You need to be calculate the over polyline here. Where is that? Let's go with this ones. I have the over polylines, right? And over polyline, this is the type of the dictionary. You can see here, so this is the type of dictionary, and that dictionary also a key, that is the points. This dictionary is also a key that is the points. So I need only the points. These points will show you the polylines and how I have drawing the polyline with these points, because every points is combined with the polylines and displaying the polylines, right? So I need only the points, so I just calculate the points from the over polylines, and these points is going with the another function. With this is the poly_str, this is the type of strings, and what the drop locations I have, I just need to be send the drop location with this, and I just use the do and catch statements. So this is your do, and I have already for the error handling with the catch statement. You can see also, you can also set the let error, right? And this can show you if there is an error, right? Error that localization descriptions, right? And now this is your show path, and what I am sending here, and this is your poly_str points and drop locations. Poly_str points, and actually I need also the calculate the total price. So you can see here what I am doing. Let's actually I have a custom distance method. The Xcode is Coquatex is providing the distance, right? Distance with the respect with the pick location and drop location. I have the pick location this one and drop location, but this distance will calculate with the CL location, not with the CL location coordinate 2D. That's why I have I just separate with the pick locations to the CL locations, right? Then distance is the method, and that calculate the total distance here with this, right? I just got the total distance here, and that type of this will return the meters, and I need to calculate with the kilometers. So I have divided 1 into this total distance divided by thousands. Then it will actually 1 kilometer. I have calculated 1 kilometer equal to this. I just price 1 into this, right? And need to be priced at 1 into the total distance divided by thousands, right? This will price, right? And this price string format is like this one. So I need to be only the two decimals numbers, so I have formatted these ones, and the label price will be shown in the price strs. Now I need to be display the path. So if you want to display that the path, I have created a variable like GMS path. You need to be also a variables that is the type of GMS path. Why I have the dynamic variables here? Because I need to be add another place as well here as well. That's why I just create a variable GMS path, and GMS path taken that is the string of the points, right? Poly-strs, that polyline, that the polyline GMS polyline will draw the polyline with the with your points. So this polyline will take the paths of the string, with takes of the points, paths of the points, right? Now this polyline will, you can also stroke, right, with what you want, what stroke you want to be at. You can see the 3, 4, 5 stroke. It means this the line of width, all right? This is the stroke here, and the stroke color you can also change here. I have created the UI color light gray. You can see the light gray here, so light gray, and the this is the animation line of here, right? Now the polyline where I want to show, this polyline will show you on your map view. So transition will be begin for the coordinates, right? I have already discussed here, and see a transition that begins, and see a transition I have set the value 1.5 second, and okay, see a transition animation durations, right? I have a drop, there is a drop, right? And this is the drop latitude or longitude here, all right? And I need to another marker add for the drop location, so I have created the GMS marker, right? The position is this, right? This lat and long here from here, right? And now that the marker will be shown the map view, so that's why the destination marker dot map equal to map view, right? Now the icon, what would be the icon? This is the drop location image here, right? Now bounds, actually I have added the bounds in the pick locations, so you need to be also add into the drop locations, right? The bounds included the coordinate, right? Your bounds will included the coordinates with the positions, right? Destination mark, your marker is here, right? And the position, what the position, actually this taken the positions of this, right? And now the I need to be update with that bounds, so the GMS camera will be update, and that will be fit on your bounds, right? And the map will be padding with the pick and drop locations. So I have added only 50 meter 50 pixel padding from left to right and bottom as well, right? So now I need to be animate that update. I have also animated the camera, but now I need to be update the fit coordinates with the bonds. So that's why I have added the map view dot animate with updates. Now this is another thing, I just add the CA transition dot commit. This is another things I have added the animation of lines. You can also uncomment it for the polyline animations, right? You just uncomment. If you are if you comment it, you cannot see the polyline animations, right? I also discuss about the polyline animations, right? Okay, and just remove the comment, and this is a New Delhi, right? Railway station, and second is IGI International Airport, right? IGI International Terminal 3, right? And I need to be go with this, right? I don't want to be animate, so you can see here I don't want to be animates of the polylines, so you don't need to be this functions. And what I have here is, right, this is the time route. Actually how I have set here, let's discuss here. You can also uncomment these ones, uncomment it, right? And I have set the timer route, that the timer is the type of the timers, right? And this is a variable, and I have also set the scheduler time, what time will complete from peak to destinations for drawing your lines. So I have only set the 0.009 seconds, and this will be repeat true, right? And now this is the line of the uh, this is your response. This will return the time was now this will I have created a variable another, that is the integer type of. I have set the 0 seconds, right? Then animate the path of add, and this if I, let's see, I have the path. I have already discussed about the GMS path. I have the path. There is so many points, right? There is so many points are combined, then draw a path. So there is the number of counts there. So I have compared, if the count is less than I, then polyline will draw, right? Then animate with the animation with the path. I have added the another variable, that is GMS mutable path. Mutable path will be the drawing with the points of the paths, right? Then I have added the path coordinate, right? What I have calculate here. So for example, I have zero. I have started the zero coordinates. Yeah, 0 points. Then 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I have the last point is 50. If the 50 will complete, then the total animation will be completed. That's the path and coordinate, and start with the 0. Now animation polyline dot path with the animation paths, right? This is animation path, right? Now animation path polyline stroke color, you just need to be changed here, because I have added this polyline, like you can see here, this is the GMS polyline, and this is also the GMS polyline where I have already created with the GMS polyline. What is that? And this is the GMS polyline. Okay, I have created here, I think, polyline. Where is the polyline? This is polylines. Actually, I have a static variable here. All right. And now animations path and stroke color, you can change the animation stroke color will be different. The stroke color of than before, which I have applied, right? Animation polyline and stroke color is also the same of the previous, right? Then where will be shown, that the animation polyline dot map equal to on map view, right? Now I dot plus equal to 1, it I will be I value will be changed. If the count is less than, right, then this condition will be run, otherwise I equal to 0 of the polyline. So I think you guys have understand everything. You can also run the build. And guys, if you have any doubt in a programming labels, and you can comment on my video, and you can comment on my video and like, and don't forget, for if you don't subscribe my channels, and I'm working hard for you all guys, so you need to be subscribed as well as like. So if you are like and subscribe me, I will motivated for doing further for you all guys. So hope you all guys doing well. Thank you, bye, and take care. I will come with okay, one more thing, I will come with another video as well, and that video would be the what the car movement will be draw, right? You can see the car movement will be draw now on your maps. So keep watching my video, and I have already 2 video on the Google Map has created and upload in my channels. You can see there. And this is my 3rd video, and 4th video will become with the polyline movement of the cars. Thank you guys, bye.